and today we're going from Brantome to the coast. So here we're at Villebois-la-Valette, which is to the south of Angoulême, and we just left Brantome this morning, so we're going to be heading off towards Cognac, where we're going to spend 2 nights, and we'll base ourselves there and go off to the coast towards Royan. So off we go. So that was a nice little walk around the chateau at Villebois-la-Valette. Lots and lots of commanding views. Well, it's a chateau, and I guess with the enemy approaching, they needed to see them. So next stop will be, we're not sure. We're on our way to Cognac, where we're going to spend 2 nights in a hotel, which I'll show you later on. And we'll probably stop before then for lunch, but we don't know where. Google Maps wasn't very helpful with finding somewhere to stop, so we'll just wing it. We found this amazing spot on the way to Cognac for a picnic, but I can't remember where it was. We always like to buy local cheese. All those vines just to make cognac. So a quick break in Ségonzac. So we're about 15 minutes away from Cognac. There's a nice got interrupted at the end of the one. So there's a nice Mary and a nice church here. It's really very pretty. I like our shops have their signage that's just old. There we have the Mary, complete with the flags. French tricolour and the European Union flag. And we've got the Olympic flag at the top there, if you look just closely. Very pretty church. I think most churches in France are very pretty. And if you're going into the church, there's even provision to stub your cigarette out and get rid of it. I've got the Monument aux Morts. See First World War on this stone here. And down at the bottom, Second World War. It's not really that busy, really. But yeah, I think we'll get on to Cognac. So we're off to the hotel. So we found ourselves being taken through the hotel and out of the back door. That's it. Then we were directed towards an annex beyond a tiny car park. Where at the top of the stairs we found there were 3 rooms. But there are rooms with a difference, which you will see later on. It's day 2 of our visit to Cognac. Good morning, so we're off to the coast today, Talmont Royan and then to Royan, so I'll see you later. On longish car journeys I suffer with panic attacks, so as I wasn't feeling too good we stopped in the peaceful countryside for a break. And I love seeing fields of sunflowers, but it's time to go. Hello from Talmont Royan. Gironde because it's not sur mer, it's not on the sea, it's on the Gironde estuary, which eventually leads to Bordeaux. So we're a bit full of people here. It's very, very busy. Babies crying, lots of cars filling up the car parks, but we're lucky to have found a space. So we're going to spend a little bit of time here wandering around, and I'll try to show you what this place is like, bearing in mind that the last time I came here years and years ago it was off season and it was very quiet. Yeah, before we get killed by bikes and cars, there's a load of bikes up there. Over there is Royan. That's where we're headed later on. It was actually quite busy, but it doesn't look like it in these views here. This shop specialises in making soap and toiletry products out of ass's milk. Musical evenings, Patrick sings pop rock. So beside the usual tea, crepes, gaufres, patisseries, you can also have some huîtres, some oysters, every hour. Well, not every hour, all the time, à toute heure. This is a shop that's owned by a friend of my parents-in-law called Christine Ed. Specialised in doing things with roses on. You can see the bienvenue sign, welcome sign, that's the sort of thing she does. Edward I was the founder of Talmont in 1284. Our usual fare of sucré salé, sweet savoury snacks. And over there you got spinach tart, onion tart, tart with courgette and feta, and the salads. And here we have a lovely citronmari, which you don't see that often. You tend to see them occasionally on the coast. But underneath there is essentially a 2CV. Here we have a view looking towards Royan on the headland, and Mesher is off to the right, and which is where we're heading next. So before that we're off to the church, which is getting a little bit busy. From the Via Lucis site on WordPress, on this spot the first known chapel was built in the 6th century, dedicated to Saint Radegonde. Dolly? Hello Dolly. The Romanesque edifice that we see today was built in the late 11th, early 12th century by Benedictine monks, designed for pilgrims on the Compostela route. So I hope you enjoyed that quick tour of Talmont Royan. Like I said, it's very busy today, but it's a very pretty place. We're off to Saint Georges de Didon via Mesher-sur-Gironde. We've been there before, years and years ago, and it's just next to Royan. So finally we've arrived at Saint Georges de Didon, which is on the way to Royan. Royan is over there, over that way, and Talmont is behind me. I had a slight problem with wind noise on the microphone, so we'll do this as a voiceover. So we went to Mesher-sur-Gironde first, where we struggled to find somewhere to park. Access to the sea meant going down some cliffs, so we gave up on that idea. It was also really busy. The advantage here in Saint Georges de Didon is that the access is direct to the beach, with free parking just next to it. We were lucky to find the space straight away. There are very few dog-friendly beaches. I'll just move aside here because apparently this is a cycle path. We noticed another dog-friendly beach the other side of Royan, but that's 30 minutes away from where we are here, and it's likely to be busier than it is here, so we decided to stay in Saint Georges. So that's why we have Dolly in a bag, so we can chance it here. I think the fine if you're caught with a dog on the beach is about €11. Anyway, I think I'll give you some general views of the beach here and the surrounding area so you can get an idea of what it's like. Then we'll move on to looking at the unusual hotel room that we're staying in Cognac. I suspect that these wind land surfer things here are radio controlled. It looks very idyllic here at the moment, but as we left later on at the end of the afternoon, the clouds turned dark, the sea became angry, and it started to rain, so we chose our moment just right. Ah, it's cold! Cold! Cold, 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 cold! It's lovely to be back at the sea again. We haven't been here for a little while. I can't remember the last time I went to the sea. I'll probably put in a caption down here if I can remember. But here comes Remy and Emma going to jump in the sea. I won't film them because I don't really want to have them included on YouTube. Getting into the sea in their swimming costumes, not really don't think. So I've had a little bit of a dip, and I think I'll carry on doing that. Meanwhile, back at the hotel in Cognac. Well, while I'm hiding the rest of the family upstairs, I'll do a quick tour of the room. We've got the entrance. We've got a 2 ceramic thing hot plate with a microwave and what looks like a coffee maker, a kettle, sink. We've got decent sized fridge. I think there's a small ice box there underneath. I can't really see it very well. There was some plates and cups and things, which was really nice, but there was no washing up sponge to wash them up with. You don't expect to see that in a hotel. Little seating area, with telly. So if I just, yeah, that's the street down the side of the hotel. Could be worse. And decent sized double bed. And then over here, obviously, we got the. No, that's not the toilet. That's the cupboard with a heater, portable heater, extra pillows, and coat hangers. And here we got a. Find the light switch. There it is. Got a sink. Lots of paper cups. There's 4 of us and there's 5 paper cups. Toilet. And we'll just squeeze in because it's a bit of a squeeze through the door there, look. And we've got a shower. And I'll have a look upstairs when I can. So overall, not bad. You don't think you're in a hotel, but you are. Right, time to head upstairs and see what's up there. This is going to be fun because I'm over 6 foot. And up here it's very, very narrow and tight. So we've actually got 3 beds up here, although I need 2 of them. So, your light switch doesn't work, Remy. So my son's light switch doesn't work in his bit, but he's got a little table lamp over there. And I'm not going over there to try to switch it on because it's too narrow and low. And then here we've got 2 more beds. And I believe there's a telly in the corner. So I'm not going to go any further because you can see the ceiling slopes down to quite a short height. And I have to bend double to get under there, but I can stand up over there. So that's upstairs. So one thing we're sort of not happy about is the fact that you don't get any complimentary coffee or tea or anything in the kitchenette thing. So you got a coffee maker, but there's nothing to put the coffee. There's no coffee to put in it. So Madam MB is just popping out to go and get something for me or us to drink. The other strange thing is the menu. So excuse the reflection from the camera. So the menu is called Vrai et Bon. So it's true and good in English. The thing is that it doesn't really tell you what the things are. It gives you the various set menus, but then you got les entrées, entrées diverses, vrai et bon, salad diverses, vrai et bon, soup diverses, vrai et bon, plat divers, vrai et bon, et les desserts divers, so miscellaneous desserts, vrai et bon. So it doesn't actually tell you what they're actually serving, it just tells you that it's vrai et bon, so it's quite confusing. On the back you have drinks, so all of the drinks, mainly alcoholic, all the way down there. So yeah, it doesn't really make you want to go and eat at the hotel because you don't know what they're serving. It seems that they're serving vrai et bon, whatever that tastes like. So a snack of puff rice, peas and sweet corn, and we went off to a local Chinese, which turned out to be a bit expensive. So we're going to take a quick tour of Cognac. We're a bit time constrained today, but hopefully we'll see some interesting things. So this is day 3 and our final day, and we're heading home in the afternoon. And there we have a Goupil, part of the exam group. This Epsom training plane on this roundabout is part of the 90-year celebrations of the Army de l'Air, and to mark 80 years since the disappearance of aviator Antoine d'Exupery on the roundabout in Place François Ier. I love the classic Citroën Traction Avant poster. As part of the Blues Passion event, this bench by artist Mark Tellock is a tribute to Ray Charles. This is the Église Saint-Léger. These panels using old postcards point the way to the old town. So this is the old town of Cognac. Walking on these cobbles is treacherous when trying to film. There really is a hidden jewel in Cognac. This is old town with all these timbered buildings. Really, really nice. It's very dangerous when it comes to filming. Try not to fall over with the camera. So apparently this is the Chateau de Cognac, very original name. So just after the old town you've got the River Charente, which gives the region its name. That's a World War II reminder that there's atrocities everywhere. So I just realised I'm not rock steady off some point today. So apologies in advance that some of the footage is going to be a bit wobbly, but it's a lovely park here. For the 90 years of the Army de l'Air, they're crossing the generations. On the walk back to the hotel car park, the streets were really quiet for sort of late morning on a Wednesday. So you enjoyed that little jaunt around Cognac, full of surprises. It's not really what we expected at all. Lovely old town, and yeah, well worth a visit, so come and visit. So in the afternoon we headed back to Brantome. Thanks to the magic of YouTube, in a few seconds you'll see me in December. So that was back in August, and now we're on December the 9th, so Christmas isn't far away, and it seems like a lot of things have gone on since. So yeah, I'm just going for a walk in this horrible weather, but I haven't been for one for about a week, so I need to keep at it really. So I just got a car, not knowing what he's doing. It's a strange junction there, because I've got priority to go around that corner, and the other cars have to stop to let me through. And that car wasn't sure what he was doing, even though there's a big white stop line on the road. We're off for a little walk. This afternoon I've got some lessons. Well, this afternoon about 5 o'clock time. I'm sort of taking advantage of the fact I've got a bit of the morning off. I did all the work on Saturday, so we'll just go and park up. So I'm back, and it's quite a contrast to back in August. It's rainy, it's horrible, and I'm still going for a walk. Sky is very grey. It was very grey as I was leaving, so I expected there was a storm or something or some sort coming through, although we've not been as badly affected as the UK. We just have rain and a little bit of wind. So yeah, things are afoot on the channel. There's going to be a slight rebrand. The channel is now going to be known as Mega Breadvan's World. because it's Mega Breadvan's world and my world, and the fact that the videos are not all about Mega Breadvan, as you've just seen. You know, it's about all sorts of different things: travels, transport, and then Mega Breadvan. Before I sort of end this video, I want to give a big shout out to Patrick's Models and Transport. He gave me a shout out a few weeks ago on his channel. Go and have a look at his channel. He's based in Italy. He's half Italian, half Scottish. I think the better half Scottish. I'm sure he won't forgive me for saying that. But he gives a little review about his various models, mainly train models, which I'm not particularly interested in, but he has a sideline on buses and other transport, which I'm quite happy with. So go and have a look at his channel. He was doing a review about an Oxford diecast Routemaster and FX4 taxi cab. So it's a London Transport Routemaster, and I happen to have an Oxford diecast Routemaster in my collection. I only have one, and it's not a London Transport one. It's a Stevensons Routemaster, and of course most of you've probably never heard of Stevensons Routemaster, but I'm not going to waffle on too much about that. But my ex-employer, Midland Fox, was involved with this company, and they merged together to make what is now known as Arriva. There you go, bit of history lesson for you, but I'll sort of cut on the transport there for now. So thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and still got the Buy Me a Coffee page if you want to go and have a look at that. The link's in the description, and I'll see you in the video. Take care of yourselves, bye, and I'm off for a walk. Ugh.